Girl, so word on the street. Lateisha Scott been locked up. They won't let her out. Oh, no, she ain't currently locked up, but allegedly. Girl, we gonna talk about it. Keke got a brand new interview. They just dropped the preview for the episode that's dropping tonight. And as soon as we thought Keke was gonna be a villain, another light skin jumped in and was like, hold my purse. Tiffany. Tiffany is not a Scorpio that we claim. Anyway, we gonna talk about Belle Collective. That came out last night. So grab y'all a little cocktail mimosa. If y'all at brunch, pop me in your earphones. Let's talk some shit, girl. I don't know about how y'all week went, but I had a long week. So I stayed in last night, but guess what? Tonight, we outside tonight. No. Anyway, welcome back. I wanted to come and give y'all some weekend tea before we see this new LAMH Keke episode. Keke just did an interview with Color Me Pink. I'm not sure if y'all follow her, but I love her channel. She's funny, so go follow her. She did a 2-part interview with Keke from LAMH Keke. They also dropped a preview for the episode tonight. So tell me what y'all gonna think. Tell me what y'all think gonna happen on the episode tonight. So we're gonna talk about Keke, a little bit of LAMH Keke tea. And then I'm gonna do a quick review about Belle Collective. Do y'all watch Belle Collective? I like it. They from Jackson, Mississippi. I went to Jackson State my first year. And they a little saucy. They different. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here for it. So let's talk some shit. Grab y'all drink. I'm drinking water because I'm going to the gym. And I'm trying to hydrate because I may be drinking later. Anyway, grab your listen. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and like my video. Like my damn video, girl. And it helped your YouTube be like programmed to the stuff that you like. So do what I told you to do. Nah, girl, fuck me. Anyway, so girl, Keke, I'm not sure if y'all follow Keke on Instagram. So y'all know that in the last episode, Keke took that drug test and everybody was questioning the drug test. Like, it was fake. If she was on methadone, then the methadone would have showed up in her system. So shout out to Miss Wanda with her country ass. So they was talking about how the methadone would have shown up in her system if it was a valid drug test. And I'm not sure if y'all watched my last video, but I told y'all that Miss Wanda said that they get a week notice before they're supposed to take a drug test. So I don't know. I mean, in a week, anybody could pass a drug test under my supervision. Anyway, y'all, so Keke went on live on Instagram and went and took another drug test at a facility. So that leads me to believe, I think Keke is, you know, on her path to being clean. I'm not sure if she 100% clean. We all don't know that. But we know that the girl that passed 2 drug tests. Let it go. Let's talk about this threesome, which let's talk about the interview. So it was a 2-part interview on YouTube, like I said, with Color Me Pink. Of course, she talked about, you know, when she met Tisha, when she met Wanda, how Wanda used to suck her thumb. She talked about, you know, they back and forth dynamic between cousins and stuff. She also, of course, talked about the cheating allegations. Apparently, it was a girl named Jasmine and the barber boyfriend who ended up breaking up with the girl who had the threesome with Martell. And then the barber reached out to the Scotts, and Keke didn't say, this is all allegedly. We don't know this for fact, but it sounds plausible. It sounds perfectly plausible. And in my opinion, I've always felt like they just didn't want Keke on the show because Keke know their secrets. She their real family. If, let's say for instance, Marceau ain't lying about how when Keke was on drugs, he used to go pick her up off the street and stuff. Y'all was close as a motherfucker. That means Keke was at your house and Keke was close to Tisha and she know all of y'all secrets. That's why he was ready to clown last season when they was at that little family event and Keke was about to tell it all and Marcel got crunk and loud and ignorant. Anyway, so to me, that's old news. We gonna let Marcel cheat in peace. I don't, you know, if Tisha gonna be dumb the rest of her life, I don't give a fuck. Let's move on. Anyway, so they also mentioned the arrest. You know, keep, excuse me, y'all. Oh, my voice a little hoarse. Let me calm down. So, child, they already also talked about Keke being on Crime Stoppers. If y'all remember, I posted that on one of my shorts a long time ago, how she was on Crime Stoppers, and they've been talking about it, and Tisha been throwing her under the bus, saying it probably got, she told me, she think, you know, it has something to do with her being back on drugs. So in the interview, Keke was like, the same thing happened to Lateisha though. And we was like, come on, say y'all. I'm like, what you say? She said the same thing as far as the Crime Stoppers. And she keeps alluding to the fact that she's suing them and she gonna get paid. Like she has a lawsuit pending against them because she doesn't say much. We just know that she's claiming that it's not her. Girl, anyway. So she said, Lateisha had been through the same stuff. So Keisha was like, the interviewer, Keisha was like, hold on, what you mean? She was stealing out the store? What you talking about? And she was like, Tisha done went through the same thing that I went through and she got arrested. Tisha, that's why we don't fuck with you, bitch. Not you out here putting your cousin on blast, and whether you did it or you didn't got arrested for some shit like that too. What was you stealing? I know you wasn't stealing no sense, bitch, because you ain't got no. Lord, forgive me. No, but Tisha, girl, I hate a hypocritical, pretentious person. Like, if you done been through some of the same crazy stuff that I've been through, why are we not supporting each other? And I hate that Keke is out here looking like the villain when whole time you supposed to be my first cousin, girl. Your man cheating, my husband ain't cheating. I mean, but I got problems, bitch. I'm battling drug addiction. You battling a misogynistic ass husband. Let's lean on each other. She also mentioned how Miss Wanda, they were saying that Keke is jealous of Tisha. Keke want what Tisha has. And Keke broke it down and was like, she got a nice house. I got a nice house. Tisha educated. Keke educated. I think I told y'all that she's a professor or was a professor. She's educated too. Then wrote some books and everything. I got kids. She said they kids are real close and stuff. I mean, so, and Tisha pretty, Keke pretty as hell too. They some pretty chocolate sisters. So I feel like it's just some internal competition. Like I said, you know how girls be competing for no reason when you don't have to. But it was kind of shady, but it made total sense. The only thing Tisha has is that she's on Love and Marriage Huntsville and she's trying her hardest to make sure Keke ain't on the... Anyway, child. Anyway, she also mentioned Kimmy and how, so Keisha asked her if she think Kimmy like her. And she was like, no, I can tell by her little... And I wonder why Kimmy, I wonder why Kimmy don't like Keke. Like, is it because she crossed Tisha? But Kimmy, why do you go so hard for, Tisha, when Tisha crossed you too, Kimmy, at the beginning? The whole side chick narrative came from Tisha sitting down with Maurice's first wife, and they was talking about how you was the side chick. So what are we talking about here? I don't know about Kimmy. I don't know about Kimmy. Anyways, child, so in the episode tonight, I hope they done talking about the fucking drug test. Marceau ain't gonna never admit to having a threesome up in Credit One, allegedly. Whatever. He was gone off that wine. Anyway, so in the new episode, they preview it. They previewed it on Instagram. So it's the clip of Stormy talking to Tiffany, child. And Tiffany is evil, child. Evil. Hey, somebody said evil stands for every villain is light skinned. I'm sorry, my light skinned sisters, my light skinned queens. Bitch, you might look cute, but they are out here making y'all look bad this week. From Chris Sean, child, and I'm gonna talk about that in another video. From Chris Sean out here beating people ass. Saruna's over there taking up for his light-skinned brother allegedly abusing Keke. And here comes Tiffany tonight. I can't wait to watch the episode tonight, child. So anyway, Tiffany talking to Stormy or whatever and just going in on Keke. You know they've been beefing since day one. And Tiffany's whole thing, like, what she said, she didn't like Keke because she didn't like how Keke crossed Tisha. You and Tisha ain't even friends, bitch. Tiffany, you and Tisha ain't even friends. She just shaded you and said she didn't know what the fuck you did and didn't invite you to the expo. So why are you going so hard against Tisha's cousin because of how she did Tisha when Tisha don't even like you, bitch? This the real reason she. If y'all ain't subscribed, make sure y'all subscribe and like this video because this the real reason Tiffany don't fuck with her. So when her and Stormy talking, she like, Keke mad about the interview that she did with Carlos. So Tiffany did do an interview with Carlos and was like, Keke irrelevant, she better than her. In so many words, she was just saying, Keke irrelevant, she's better than her. Why the, you know, like, fuck that bitch. That bitch don't mean shit. She might as well be on the bottom of my shoe. That's basically what Tiffany said in a nutshell on the interview with Carlos. So Keke was like, bitch, what the fuck? Bitch, I don't even know your motherfucking ass. Bobblehead bitch with a pig nose. I'm sorry, y'all. So anyway, so Tiffany was like, she basically was like, why is she so irrelevant and relevant? There was some shade, child. Why are you so irrelevant and relevant? Bitch, you kind of irrelevant too, bitch. We're more tuned in to see what Keke got going on with her messy family, her fucking drug stuff. She on Crime Stoppers. Bitch, all you got going on is that you had a baby. The baby is cute, bitch, but your husband out on the road. He not fucking you. You still wearing dresses from Ross. Tiffany, we wouldn't even bother you, bitch, because we shop at Ross too, but don't be coming on here being messy for no reason, acting like you better than somebody. Bitch, you ain't male. Who the fuck is you? Anyway, and Tiffany is a Scorpio, bitch. You making us look bad during Scorpio season, and I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. So I'm tired of Tiffany ass, and I was going up for her when she was pregnant because she was bringing the mess. But you are kind of like a Karen, bitch. Because how the fuck is you gonna talk about this? Like, you don't know this lady like that. Bitch, Keke educated. She had a drug problem and went through some shit. Hasn't everybody? Bitch, what happened with you and your ex-husband when you cheated him or when you got dismissed from the Chamber of Commerce? Bitch, let's talk about what the fuck you got going on. What's going on with Big Lou? Girl, they couldn't have me on the show because I would have got Tiffany together. But you know what I do want to know? So in the preview, she was in the kitchen talking to Stormy, and Stormy was like, bitch, why are you... I like Stormy because she has been keeping it real as far as I'm concerned. She was like, bitch, you going hard on Keke. Like, what's the tea? What's the tea, Pooh? Like, what's the real reason? I think Tiffany is mad that Keke is getting more camera time than her, and Keke gonna take her spot. That's the whole... Why are we talking about her? Why... You're mad that Keke is more interesting than you. You're mad that we like Keke and we want to see Keke and Keke getting more story time than you and your new baby and your big man on the fucking road, bitch. That's not our problem. Tiffany, I apologize. That's not our problem. You shouldn't be going in low Keke like that because if she doused your motherfucking ass with a 40 ounce... We never know with Keke motherfucking ass. She might come up in the next event with a bottle of gin, child, and go ahead curse Tiffany motherfucking ass out. And it better not be no Tangeray around. Tiffany, you're going to be looking like a wet dog, bitch. You better stay away from Keke. So I wonder, did Stormy ask her about what Keke said that she said about her products? Because, you know, in the last episode, Keke was telling Stormy how Tiffany was shading her about her Canvas Beauty products. So while they was in the kitchen on this new episode in the preview talking about Keke and shit, I wonder did they address, and I'm sure Stormy, I wonder did they address it and how did that turn out? I don't know, y'all. And I want to see in this episode tonight how Chris Fletcher gonna react to Martell motherfucking ass screaming at his wife on that porch. And I'm glad Miss Nell went ahead and got him together and went off on his ass back. But Chris Fletcher, what you gonna do? somebody in my last comments was like, Chris ain't gonna do nothing, da-da-da. Just because a man is soft-spoken and ain't acting a damn fool and he give Martell some grace, he's older and a little bit more classier. He works in real estate. I'm sure he has some patience and know how to deal with people. Do I think he gonna let Martell disrespect his wife and get away with it? Fuck no. Anyway, that's what's going on in the Love and Marriage Huntsville tea. Tell me what y'all want to see on the episode tonight. Tell me how y'all feel about Tiffany too. And do y'all think Tisha got arrested? I remember back in the day, some of the bloggers was posting about how Tisha had a record or some shit. Maybe in her wild Bessemer days, we all got a pass. So I ain't gonna put that on Tisha, you know. But bitch, we is gonna put it on you if you got arrested for some similar type of shit, whether you was guilty or not, and now you going in on Keke. That just lets us know y'all mad at Keke, Lateisha, and Tiffany. Y'all mad at Tiffany because y'all don't want Tiffany to come on this show and take y'all shine. Because we know that Tiffany, Keke's smart too. She used to get Miss Wanda together last season, and she done got Tisha together, and she can get Tiffany together. Y'all don't like that. Anyway, y'all. Okay, so let's talk about Belle Collective. I just want to know, are y'all watching it? Have y'all been watching Belle Collective? That's why I didn't give it its own video, because last season I was reviewing it and y'all wasn't here for Belle Collective. So check it out. It's pretty good. You know what I'm saying? And I went to Jackson State. I like the country fabulous ladies with the roller wrap and the, you know, New York Express outfits on. I'm here for it. Anyway, so Belle Collective came back last night. It was good to me. We got to see all of the ladies again. So last time we were there, that Lateisha had a conference about entrepreneurship and stuff. And Latrice asked, it was supposed to be a brunch, you know, drinking a little mimosas. Hey girl, what you doing? Oh, I like that nail color. Da-da-da. Child, Latrice and switched the mimosas out for Remy. She like, y'all motherfucking ass don't want to work a 9 to 5. Bitch. I'm all for having a good time, and I like Latrice, but bitch, you can't be up on no panel drinking no motherfucking Remy talking about y'all motherfuckers don't want to work a 9 to 5. Bitch, this is not motivational. What are you talking about, bitch? Like, maybe I need a shot because you depressing me. Anyway, so when they come back, so Gucci was talking to Latrice about how there was ghetto or Latrice to be drinking at the convention, at the brunch or whatever, and people been talking about it. You know, the women, you know how black women be gossiping. And white women, we ain't gonna exclude you, bitch. So basically, she was like, you need to talk to your girl Latrice. She made you look bad. She can't do public speaking. And Lateisha was like, yeah, I am. Lateisha, but you knew she wasn't good at public speaking. Remember, she was in your office asking you for help the last time. So when you invited her to be on your panel, you should have been like, hey girl, nah, don't drink that Remy, da-da-da. And it's a learning experience for her. Lateisha, you knew you wasn't getting a Marie or a Tambra who done been on the radio. You know that Latrice is not polished and seasoned like that. So I ain't really care for that. Anyway, so what else happened? Okay, so then Lateisha, she meets with Marie and Essie in their office or whatever, and they doing the same shit they was doing, same hairstyles, still looking like an undercover lesbian couple, but I digress. So they show her an interview of Latrice talking about, I don't fuck with none of them hoes. So Latrice was on the interview. She didn't even have her lashes on. So I wonder, is Latrice out here drinking and shit like that? Girl, where was your lashes at? And you know how some girls look cute without lashes? They look like porcelain dolls. Latrice look, Latrice. Latrice, I didn't like her look without the lashes. I thought she would be, I still think she's a beautiful woman. Let me just go on. The moral of the story is, child, Latrice looked like she had a long night to me. Because she had dark circles underneath her eyes. Like, she ain't bust no concealer on. And she on this interview, and she like, I don't fuck with none of these hoes. The lady like, I thought these were your friends. I don't fuck with none of these hoes. Latrice was like, they are just my coworkers. They are not my friends. The lady like, oh, well, I'm sure you developed a bond with them since being on the show. Latrice was like, bitch, I told you these my coworkers. I don't fuck with these dusty ass, dirty ass hoes from Jackson. Anyway, so Marie was just being messy though, and was like Latrice telling Lateisha, Latrice go be the death of you, and stop defending her. Like, Marie, you come off as a hater, poo. You might be a boss, and I like Marie in general, but your hate for Latrice is too much for me. Latrice ain't did shit to your motherfucking ass outside of that lying, you know, scandalous shit she did first season. But y'all got past that, and she just got a hard on for Latrice, and I don't like that. I don't like that either, girl. Why are you so jealous of Latrice? It's giving jealous of Latrice. Anyway, so what else happened with them? So Tamra pregnant. I'm glad she finally telling her business. They showed a scene with her and her man getting a sonogram or whatever. So that's cute. You know, she's an older lady. She seems successful. Got her little man. And I would keep these hoes out of my business either, because she ain't make no big announcement and tell them. So they all go to like this little rodeo. Then all of the couples are drinking after that. So everybody is there with their man. Akeisha and her man. Glenn come, Cliff and Latrice. You know, the whole crew is there. Tamra came, but Tamra still didn't come with her man. What the fuck be going on? Tamra, why you ain't come with your baby daddy? I mean, your baby father. Wasn't he he was just at the clinic with you? Why, girl? I don't know. Tamra do still seem like a little liar. I got my eye on her. I'm be side-eyeing. She remind me of like the J-Sets down in Jackson. Anyway, child. So basically, Tamra and Latrice was linked up on one end with Cliff, and then like all the other couples was there. Because we know, so Gucci don't fuck with Latrice for real. Marie can't stand Latrice motherfucking guts. And then Lateisha feels some type of way because she didn't see an interview, and she needs to talk to her about being ghetto and ratchet at the little last women's empowerment brunch. Anyway, so the moral of the story is it's like cliques. All of them was ganging up on Latrice. Lateisha was mad because Cliff was there, and Glenn and Cliff apparently in a relationship. They not in a relationship, but she said they became real close friends. And after Glenn, like before they was getting ready to go to the rodeo, Lateisha got Glenn a hat, and then Cliff came over with a hat like, hey boo, I got you a hat too. And Lateisha was like, I had to tell him, no, you go wear my hat, talking to Glenn. And then Glenn kind of get into it with Marie, like, oh, you too close with my woman. You not finna turn her into an Essie. Like, you ain't finna, you know what I'm saying? Turn my girlfriend out. Turn my wife out. So, Glenn, why would you automatically assume that because your wife got a best friend that they fucking or something? Or she gonna be a lesbian? The real question is, why you and fucking Cliff so close? And you letting him run your every move, and he didn't brought you a hat to wear tonight. He dressing you, child. Cliff got a control problem. I guess he got bored with controlling Latrice and found a new puppet in Glenn and said, I'm gonna control this. What is, girl? Anyway, Glenn, what I'm not here for this season, I'm not for Lateisha and these ugly wigs. I'm not for Lateisha and Glenn motherfucking problems. Y'all got some ghetto ass love. We know that. Make a decision. I'm not for Cliff motherfucking ass either. Carlos King, don't play in our face this season. Don't brush over no abuse. I don't want to. If Latrice, if they think she getting abused, if it's happened behind camera, stop. Don't allow that shit. Carlos King, don't play in my motherfucking face, because I'm already triggered with the Keke Palmer situation. So I'm not for Cliff shenanigans this season either. Anyway, but I want to see what the ladies talking about. I want to see what the season is giving. Let me know if y'all gonna be watching the season. I'll be back tomorrow with a Love and Marriage Huntsville review, child. We're gonna see what happened. I'm also gonna drop another video. We're gonna talk about the Keke Palmer situation. I really want to talk about the fact that Black women really aren't protected, and some of these other women are not our friends, and some of these gay males are not our friends, because most of the negative comments, we gonna talk about that in another